Welcome to week 11 session review of my Waterdeep Dragon Heist campaign. So we're getting back to the secondhand six who are rushed into the prepping area after their last round of the tournament that they just finished. They're approached by Ethelfair, Silverhand, and Blackstaff. Ethelfair is a wood elf who is a sentinel of the Ardeep Forest and a leader of Many Arrows faction, another faction in Waterdeep. He questions the group about the creatures that attacked them during the last round, and they want to know if they summoned them and just lost control. As they are attacking Ardeep and specifically Unicorn Run in Ardeep Forest. Ismay explains how a man from the stands broke through the magical barrier and summoned the creatures to attack them. Them unknowing why this guy did this, Ethelfair heads off to search for the man. As they get healed up and ready for their final round, Silverhand and Blackstaff speak to the group and try to figure out kind of what was going on. They find no real answers talking among themselves. They head out for their last round, and they finished with a time of 30 seconds. Combat in D&D doesn't take that long. The way that the tournament works is whoever has the best time moves on and wins. The gang actually tied with a team from the Grim Court, another faction within the tournament. While the Duke, the person who is kind of like the figurehead of who's running the tournament, spoke about how they could split the reward as they both tied, and they, this is the end. You guys reached the end of the bracket. Doc here's one of the Grim Accord members claim that they're stronger, and Doc challenged them to a fight to prove who's really the top team in the 6-man bracket. Now this fight took 2.5 hours. It may have been due to some bad rolls. The team, though, did well. They rode the backs of Doc's healing and Z2's timely crits and her trusty book. There was not much to say about the session overall, really. I don't think so. It was mostly combat, and it was really, really long and intricate, especially the NPCs I had, because they could do a lot of extra things than normal monsters could. I could tell some players were over it about halfway through because how long and dragged out it was. Not because it was boring, but just because it was a hard fight, I believe. But when it was getting near the end, when players and NPCs were both falling on both sides, it grabbed hold of the players again, like kind of realizing, we could win and we could lose, because I think they felt very much like, this is gonna be, we're gonna lose this fight no matter what. This was made for us to lose. But they started to realize like, oh no, it's probably more even than we thought, and it could go either way. Which that's how I made the fight. They did use rules of the tournament in their favor, which is very fantastic and very cool. And I didn't think about at all. One of the rules, as we have mages around the Colosseum to protect the spectators, they also there when one of the participants fall, right? And if they are no longer able to continue, they grab and pull them out of the Colosseum so that they're not killed. So it's a fairly safe way to do a big kind of combat and kind of test the party, right? But they used it against me in the way of like, okay, let's cause death saving throws to these NPCs, because if we do that, then they can't be raised by their paladin or their healer. And they did it, and it was very smart, and it was a way to pretty much guarantee a win in that way, and it was very cool. Like I said, like I pretty much gave away earlier, they won this round, and they spent the night with Blackstaff celebrating the win, and made sure that she as this was her first faction tournament win. So that was cool. They all pretty much spent the night at the Yawning Portal, except for Vengeance, who went to the Manor to make sure to watch the place as it was broken into a week before. That's pretty much it. There's not a lot to this week. It was, like I said, a lot of combat. I think it was really fun for the players. It was fun for me. So I think it was all around a pretty good session. So let me know if you like this review down in the comment section below. Also, you can hit the like button, subscribe, and like always, have a wonderful day.